Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So my lovely client Kaylee has come in and we have soaked off her old nails that she had on for too long. Her natural nails have like tan lotion all over them because she's a serial tanner. But we've soaked off her old set and we're going in with a nice fresh new set. So I'm using Amor from CJP today. This is the pink colour. You can use any pink acrylic that you have or any colour if you want to recreate it. This set is very basic and there's not really much to add. There's no complexity or anything like that. It's just a really standard set of cute nails. So I thought I would leave it and record it just so you could see the application, and because I don't like leaving my channel without a video on there. So yes, today I'm using my Glitter Planet Nail Mate magic stick. I love it. I have the size 10 and I find I can pick up a nice big bead with that. So on the ring finger I'm coming in with clear acrylic, and I'm just going to build a clear layer because we're going to add a glitter onto this nail. So just trying to keep that rough idea of the shape there. I'm not overworking it though, because you know we can just file that in. And then I'm coming in with this stunning holographic pink glitter from Nail Sugar. I think it's called Pink Champagne or Pink Truffle. I'm not entirely sure, but I will have a look and then leave that in the description box and a link to where you can go and purchase Nail Sugar glitters from. And just applying a nice layer of this on using a tiny bead of acrylic. There is like chunky bits in this, but there is also super fine bits as well. So it's all like a multi-cut, so much easier to get full coverage on the nail with. And then basically the rest of the nails are just full and more. So I'm just taking one big large bead, placing it at that cuticle area, really tucking it in with the tip of my brush, just tickling it in there, and then patting it around and dragging the body of that bead down, leaving the bulk of it at the apex area where I want my strength, and then just gently patting and pressing the rest down to make my free edge and my shape. Just trying to keep it nice and neat as well. And again, just placing a really large bead at that cuticle area, taking my brush away, wiping it off, dipping in my liquid, cleaning off, and then coming back in to pat it into place. So again, just tickling that into that cuticle area using the tip of my brush as the barrier, leaving the bulk of that product at the apex area where I want it in the back third, and then just gently patting and pulling the rest of that bead down to make my free edge. And then if I do need to add any more beads, which I think I do on this nail, because I'd pulled a little bit of that acrylic too far down and there wasn't enough strength where I needed it. So I just went ahead and applied another bead there to make sure that nail was nice and strong. So just coming in with that bead now, placing it at that cuticle area and just kind of pulling it down where I want that bead, and then just swiping it down to make sure that it stays in the center and in the area where I want my acrylic. So we're coming to the thumb, and I left this in because I thought it's good to show that we're not all perfect. So I've placed my bead in, I've brought it down, I've tickled it into that cuticle area, just kind of cleaning up the sidewalls. And then I noticed there was them little bits of hair, and it was just going further in and further in, and because this was a really pale pink colour, I did not want to leave it in there. So there you can see that I've had to dig that out and take half of my product with it. So I'm just showing you how I pull that back, just by pressing, trying to rescue that acrylic there. Damn those hairs. So yeah, now I'm just flattening that out, and as you can see, there is not enough product on that nail bed area. So I'm just perfecting the shape of this free edge because that is nice and thick. I've pulled all the product down, had to swipe half of it away because of that damn hair. Just patting it so I know it's all nice and adhered to the natural nail plate. And then I am coming in with another bead now to create my apex and my structure. So I'm just placing that bead on again, tickling it and blending it into the cuticle area. Tilt my brush upwards so that I can tuck it right in nice and neat. Patting it across from side to side and then just stroking the bottom of that bead down to blend into the rest of the free edge. And then we're going to go ahead and cap the glitter nail. The reason that I leave this glitter to set before I cap it is because it's quite chunky. There are chunky bits in there. And if you go ahead and try and cap straight away, you're just going to end up dragging all that glitter off. And that is so frustrating when that happens. So I always just leave that to set. And then all the nails are set and ready to file, so I'm coming in with my hand file. I'm using a 180-100 grit from TNBL, and I am going to file the sidewalls and the shape, and I will turn my client's hand around each time I do this on every single nail so I can see that the shape is looking straight and nice and lovely from her view. I think the client's view is always the most important, and I think sometimes you can think it looks straight from your view, but then when you actually turn it around, it's not. So that is my one bit of advice to really nail your shaping, is file it from the client's point of view. So I'll do this on all 10 nails, and then what I will do is come back in with my hand file. I mean, not my hand file, sorry, my e-file. And I'm using this medium ceramic bit from Nail Dot Supplies. Go around the cuticle and the sidewalls, and then I'll just kind of like tickle that over the entire surface of the nail, just to kind of take off any bulk if there is any, and make sure that that cuticle area is nice and flush. And guys, I don't know if anyone remembered, I said in my last video that I was going to the Hair and Beauty Awards because I was a finalist. I did not win, unfortunately, but yeah, I didn't win. Never mind, there's always next year. So yeah, I'm going to do this on all 10 nails now. And after that was done, I went ahead and buffed them, removed all of the dust, and now I'm coming in with my top coat. Just top coating all of the nails. Look at that glitter. I will get my client to pop her hand in the lamp and I'll cure it for 60 seconds. And when it comes back out, I will leave it to cool down for a little bit before I go in and apply cuticle oil and replenish all those nutrients we have dehydrated out when prepping the nails. And then I've left a little clip at the end so you could see the final result. I really hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I'm sorry it wasn't really very technical or probably very interesting. But hey, I hope you liked it anyway. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a video when I upload. I love you all. Bye-bye.